Hey, what's going on, guys? Trying to catch you off before it got dark here. On the water with the Shearwater. Go over a few things real quick and then I'm gonna get back to fishing. Hopefully get a fish on camera here. I put that extra seal in my last video. I said I put that extra seal around the X-Drive pod. Made it super tight. I haven't noticed much water coming in today. I know it's better than what it was, but if you actually get on it and you get going pretty good, I do see water coming up into like the crack in the seam, but it doesn't actually make its way into the boat. So it seemed to have fixed the problem there with that extra weather stripping around the X-Drive pod on top. Stability. I'll show you. Just gotta lean forward if I can. Lean forward, stand straight up. I mean, I feel comfortable. I can cast up here. I wouldn't have a problem with it. I mean, I'll show you. I've even been down to the rod. Do a little cast. I mean, I'm sure you can tell my camera's sitting right on the electronics pod, leaning up against my graph. So, I mean, you'd be able to tell if the boat was rocking real hard and I was trying to fool you, but it's not. So, and then, I mean, I'm not even worried about tipping over. So, it's super stable. I know some people were asking. I wanted to get a good on the water video. I just didn't. I got down here today. I got a few extra hours this afternoon. This last week has been busy. So I got down here probably about an hour and a half ago. And I got the fishing right off the bat, and I caught two real quick, and I felt real good about it. I wanted to get some fish on camera, and I started making I tried to make some videos, and let's just say they didn't turn out so well, so they didn't make it. Let's see. Anything else I can talk about? I found out that, good thing, there was some traffic out here this afternoon when I got out here. It was about 87 degrees today, so there was a lot of people out on the lake, even though it's a Tuesday. I noticed that in my old kayak, which was about 10 foot long, that when boat waves came by, I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. For lack of a better term, I guess it's like a piece of styrofoam, and you come up over a wave, the wave would take the kayak with it, and it would kind of push you towards the bank. This one doesn't do that. The Shearwater, I don't know why, but it doesn't. There's a lot of bluff walls at this lake I'm fishing, and a lot of mosquitoes too. And I noticed up against those bluff walls, I kind of got nervous a time or two earlier when I had some waves coming. I've got a no wake zone right here, but there's a dead spot between the two marinas, and it's all a no wake zone. It's probably about a mile long. It's the longest no wake zone I've ever seen. And there's a dead spot in the middle, probably about 100 to 200 yards of nothing. I mean, there's no ramps, there's no docks, nothing, but it's still no wake. People come through it, making a wake, obviously, trying to get a little heavy on the pedal getting through there, which I don't blame them. I mean, I would too, just because it's a long no wake zone. But I had those waves coming at me, and I was up against a bluff wall, and I kind of got nervous. I started to put my rod down to get ready to pedal out of there, and I noticed that the Shearwater just rides the waves. It rides it. I mean, it pushes you a little bit, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's, something floating on the water. It's going to move. But it was nowhere near like I thought it was going to be. Like I said, my old kayak would just go with it. I mean, if you didn't have the nose pointed into the wave by the time it got to you, you were going wherever it wanted you to go. And I actually, after the first set of waves, I realized that I didn't move too much. So what I did was I set sideways and let the waves hit me on the side, and same result. It was nice. I didn't have to worry about it. So that's a plus. That's something that I didn't know. When I fished that tournament, I was in some waves, but I was moving, you know, so it's hard to say how well the boat was sitting still, you know, just because I was, good God almighty, that just scared the crap out of me. Whoo! Okay, I'm gonna post this video, but you guys are gonna see me jump like a sissy. Oh my gosh. I know y'all heard that. That was right here. All right. Holy crap. Well, that got your heart pumping. Anyway. Stability. Yeah, I just jumped about as hard as I could jump, but I ended up in the water and the boat stayed still. Oh my gosh. That's a classic. You can't fake that reaction. Wow. The sad part is I'm not even that good at editing, and I'm not even that crazy at editing videos, so that will be in there. Wow. All right, well. I didn't even see what that was. There's a lot of gar in this lake, but that was not a gar. I've had gar all night coming up beside me and just smacking at the top. They just make that little smacking sound. And I've had them come up all night long doing that, all afternoon. I mean, right next to me. They don't ever make that much noise. Just jumped again back here. If I was adamant about catching it, I'd probably stay back there, turn around. There's a lot of trash out here on the lake right now. I'm actually navigating through a bunch of it right now. And I just don't want to get too dark on me where I can't see this stuff and something gets stuck in my X drive. That's all I need. This lake's got some hybrids in it too. It's got some good sized hybrids in it. I'm not really big on hybrid fishing, but you know, maybe I can get one of those. I'm not gonna keep the camera on much longer, just because I know it's getting dark. It'll be hard to see. Mainly, I'm just trying to keep it on to try to get a fish catch on this. My other GoPro died on me real quick, so it's always fun. I had it on for about an hour or two, about 2 hours. Gotta get one of those external batteries. I didn't bring my extra batteries, so I guess I need a backup's backup. But anyway, if I get on some fish, hopefully I can get them on the camera and put them in the video. But I'm gonna upload this one just because of that fish jumping right next to me and scaring the crap out of me. But I just really wanted to make sure I did that on the water review. The extra, like I said, the X drive, it doesn't really leak into the boat anymore after that second piece of weather stripping. So if yours is leaking, get you a little piece of weather stripping if it came with it. Put it on there, and you should be good to go. Stability, you saw me stand up. It doesn't, you know, wobble on you too much when you're up. Actually, really at all. I mean, I don't have the best balance, but I have okay balance. So it may be a little harder for some people and a little easier for others. But I'm an average guy, so it's nice for me. Should work out for you. Until next time, tight lines. Catch them all. And don't jump out of your kayak if one busts next to you. See you guys.